Um, let's do that down a little bit. Yeah.
What kinds of modifications?
Well, I was
All
going
right.
to
We gotta talk
start
to
by
everyone.
removing the trigger,
Um.
but then snapping off the hammer,
Are you serious?
and finally,
For the camp of an official Adira envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
Trust me, none understand your pain like I do. My sleep has suffered horribly.
Oh, lovely to hear that. Not only am I in an Adiran camp, I'm in a cheap Adiran camp. But as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
The jar you had me fetch for you earlier, is it worth much?
I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling. It's always worth some haggling. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do, and I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
Did you learn of the godless when you were studying arcane arts?
Technically, yes. Well, it set me on the path, at least. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
When you say everything,
I mean, my arm wasn't the only casualty. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end.
did you ever end up getting that spell right?
Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams.
Are you sure you only had dreams and not nightmares?
Nightmares are still dreams, Envoy. Just not ones you'd recommend to others. They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more provocative dreams.
Personally, my favorite dream involves several links of rope and an enticing courtier from home.
Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality. Someone should learn from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
That's one use for rigging.
As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
Marius, I've been wondering about something.
What's that?
Oh, Envoy, might I steal a moment of your time?
You're finally ready to talk about what happened in Emerald Stair?
Well, it's the waiting that makes the payoff so delicious, don't you agree?
No.
I can't believe Fjord's gone. A city of scientists, attacked for no reason. I'm going to personally find every Steel the Road asshole and turn them to ash. I can't believe we were able to get as many out of town as we were.
For all of Vidor's faults, he coordinated a damn good evacuation.
I suppose I'll have to give him that. But if you tell him I said that, I'll deny it to my dying day. Besides, Quilici and I did just as much to help people out. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. Though with everything happening in Thirdborn, safe might be relative. At least I know Temerity will keep an eye on them. I think she knows what'll happen if she doesn't.
What will happen?
I know, and she knows. Let's leave it at that.
You care a lot about the Animancies. Did you grow up in fear?
Oh, I didn't move to Fjord until I was 20. Or somewhere around there, give or take a few years. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerti. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel, and a girl's gotta eat sometime.
Of everywhere you've gone, why set down roots and stare?
Yes, why did I choose to settle down with a gorgeous scientist who loves me? What a mystery. I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more. And coming home to a warm welcome is lovely. You should try it sometime, darling.
Trust me, when I return home, many will be waiting to welcome me home with open arms.
Oh, then surely you can understand the appeal. You say many. After such a long voyage home, I just hope you'll have the stamina to properly thank everyone.
A warm welcome from the Enmancers. How did you get that?
Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course. But a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again.
Does this mean I'll get food from you?
As much as I'd love to, you don't travel with the kitchen. I can't promise anything. My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach.
That's facts.
Quilici and I got together the old-fashioned way, though. I saw a beautiful man across a smoky tavern. Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality. Then he showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked.
And you lived happily ever after, right?
Oh, it's not a fairy tale, darling. We've been happy for the most part. Any rough patches got smoothed over well enough. I only thought about killing him once or twice. He's probably thought the same a bit more. I still can't quite believe that everything we've built is gone. A generation of work scattered to the wind. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out.
With fear in such an uproar, it might need a guiding hand firmer than Vidor's soon.
When we left, Vidaro seemed to have gotten the idea. Finally. Still, you're right. Vidaro was far too slow to act. At least Quilici is with them. So I know someone competent is there. Thank you, Envoy. I feel a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling? Well, I suppose you've earned that much. And I do enjoy rewarding tenacity. Though between your dreams and mine, it's a wonder anyone gets any sleep around here. You remember that I nearly burned my family home down when I was young?
It's hard to forget.
It was an accident. And I paid for it. My parents refused to buy me more spellbooks for years. Well, shortly after all that fuss, the dream began. It started at first with a fire. Just flames, crackling, and a feeling of safety. I thought it was a little weird, but nice. But then the dream kept coming back, night after night. I learned more every time. I saw that it was a fire in a hearth, and that hearth was in an old library. I assumed it was a library, at least, to explain why there were so many tablets lining the walls.
This sounds like my worst nightmare. Left all my books behind with my tutors for a good reason.
I like you enough, Envoy, that I think I can move past this. Probably. In the library, there's just one person, but they're wearing a hood, so I never see their face. They do the same thing every night. They curl up in a chair by the fire, hold a tablet to their chest, and then the fear comes. The paralyzing, all-encompassing fear of something.
So the whole dream is that you watch someone not read in a chair?
When you put it like that, it almost sounds boring. Maybe you just need to experience it yourself. But a low, deep banging starts, and it rattles through your bones and shakes you to your core. And it replaces the beat of your heart with this droning on and on and on until you forget every other sound you've ever heard.
A beat. A beat. Steel feet on the shore. They come by night.
And then, as it just gets louder and louder, and right before it gets there, I wake up.
You've been listening to too many of Giada's ghost stories.
And let me tell you, waking up in a cold sweat does nothing for my fur.
You don't know the sound source, I assume?
How sibilant. No. Just that it's all-encompassing. It's strange. I've not told many of the details of my dream. I suppose I must like you quite a bit, Envoy. Don't let it inflate your ego too much. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more opaque. But listening to your incantations, they could use some tightening up. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it. What do you say?
Whatever you want to teach me, I'm ready to learn.
How about I show you a little bit of everything? What? Out of breath already? Talk to one of the boys. See if they can help with your stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Tell me, where did you learn to hunt?
Early on, listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
If you have something on your mind, say it.
I don't know, she's alright, okay? But how would she know how to get to the garden? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then.
You have a better idea?
I don't know. Just following a lady who says she knows something about the garden just seems crazy to me. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see. Anyway. You too. Yatsley? I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it.
Worse places than a hot, barren land filled with chasms and sinkholes?
At least I know how to deal with those sorts of things. Rope, lantern, extra water skins. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders.
Where's all this coming from?
Nothing, I'm fine. Forget I said anything. I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin.
What other options? This is the only one I'm aware of.
No idea. I just wish I trusted Yatsley's research. Seems like a lot of danger for not much payout. I'm sure we'll be fine. I just hope this is all worth it. Anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
The dream scourge is getting worse. First our land, then our animals. Now our people. If we don't put a stop to it, we're looking at the end of the living lands.
Even if we heal the living lands, we still need to... No, I want this still to grow. Oh. We'll stop it somehow. Have faith.
I keep trying. And the world keeps punishing me for it. As if the Dream Scourge wasn't enough of a problem, the Adherents are profiting off our misfortune. They haven't come to help us. They're here to exploit our weakness.
My people are in dire need of correction. No. At least now it's common knowledge. No, that's true of the Steel Grove, but not all of Adder.
The Steel Garrote are a weapon. Who do you think wields them? It's
Nobody.
too bad. We're fighting for our lives, our souls, and our freedom. I don't know if we can win all three.
We can't. The odds are stacked against us.
At least you're honest about it. My apologies for acting cynical, but it feels as if nature, politics, and even the very gods are working against us. I don't appreciate being backed into a corner, but here I am.
Must be nice having Yatsli around.
Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsli. In many ways, Quilichi has been like a second father to me. But Yatsli, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
She can fight. She's welcome to tag along. We all need a few bad influences. No, she can fight. She's welcome to tag along.
Not only can she fight, she can hold her liquor. Couldn't even tell you where it goes. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins?
Maybe she knows more than she lets on.
She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet. Pleasant dreams.
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
How so?
Well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
Indeed, even the pleasures of court fade over time.
It's not that I've gotten tired of the place. It's like it's shrunken and dried out. Like an old gourd. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
The Thirdborn you describe sounds more like legend than reality.
I guess it felt like one, too. Hardtack and Merc Brew after a long day's patrol tasted better than any feast. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
They're facing the brunt of the Dream Scourge. That would take its toll anywhere.
True. But I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better. I think what's eating at me is the Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
Thirdborn will change and adapt with the rest of the Living Lands. It has to. It's not enough to run from something. You need something to run to.
Instead of drifting. Yeah. For the longest time, I was just running from Tama's death. Thanks to you, I'm starting to think about what I might head towards. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. You've been consistent. You brought Eagwolf to Adir's justice, and the Steel Garrote's attack on Fjord went forward. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
I'm guided by my loyalty to Adder and his people. Yeah.
It's good to know what you stand for. I envy that clarity sometimes. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow. Night, envoy.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn. The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe.
What are you talking about? Whose soil? The soil of Scattershot?
A name given to the land, not asked for. You see why the parasites are loathed? The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song.
Why would you want Thirdborn gone?
The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
That's what people are doing in... That's what people are doing in Scattershot. They're just trying to make a life.
Efforts paid in blood. They lie to the earth, to themselves. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
Capital is fucking crazy. We don't need death for things to grow.
The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
Really? Not gonna let me jump up there? Nothing. Okay, so we either go... maybe we go there. Either way, we gotta go around.
You take lead. Take worth and roll!
Let's see what you got.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Worth and Roth!
It looks easy when you do it.
What's the target? Hey! Over here!
How am I supposed to get up there? Maybe fast travel here?
Singing sand. We feel the essence seep from the ruins.
I'm starting to look forward to these dreams. What's on your mind?
The teeth and the dunes roll before us. We have questions still. A lion kneels, a blight before it, smells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride.
Independence is a treacherous path, but Thirdborn has to stay strong. No, I'm not sure Rengrim is the threat Thirdborn makes her out to be.
A crystal shimmer. Friend or hunter? Let it in and see. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then the seasons change. They turn to each other.
Sometimes the right friend is the difference between life and death.
Shrimp clean the teeth of the shark, we would recognize it. We look deeper. Our limbs sift through sand. What do you know of this?
I suppose I know as much about Kith bonds as anyone.
For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals?
Sometimes marriage is political. No, it's simple, they love each other.
Still, the word eludes our grasp. Perceive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you?
I have someone waiting for me back home.
Home. Comfort. A hearth. We had forgotten. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring?
We can find strength in each other when we've got nothing else.
4 arms build together. A fence made stronger. Peace restored. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
Which one are we trying to go to again? Holy fuck, the thing's huge.
Eckworth and Roth! Knives and shadows!
Fire in the eyes! Swarm! Devour! Who disturbs us? Party in the brush!
That's one for us.
Like, it's up there, but how do you get up there? Oh.
And Roth! Come and get me!
What the fuck? We need to go up there, huh?
What? What in Remergon's 10 frosty balls are you doing here? How did you even find this place?
Captain Naguna is looking for you.
Well, I don't smell his rum-sick flop sweat on the wind, so he can't be nearby. He must have sent you to do his dirty work. Go on, then. Try to kill me. I know that's why you're here.
What? I have no intentions of harming you yet.
Very comforting, thank you.
You know Captain Yug wanted to see you?
I knew that old drunk would come looking around eventually. He's been trying to kill me for years. The man's obsessed.
He wanted me to invite you and the rest of the crew for a drink.
That's funny. Now tell me what he really said.
That's the gist of it.
What did Taue and Koa say to that?
I haven't talked to them yet.
Well, my answer's the same either way. No. I'm sure he put on a good show for you. And shit, maybe he really is lonely. But I have no doubt he's been up in that little lighthouse of his in Thirdborn plotting our demise. So no, I won't share a drink with him, and you can tell him I said so.
I think that's for the best. I think he'd try to poison you. Not even if I can get the rest of the yeah.
I knew it! Hold on. How did you find out?
I found a book about a poison in his quarters. He doggered a page about poisons on the living land.
That's just his style. He's too much of a coward to come after me directly. There's no fucking way I'm sharing a drink with him now.
He might not want to poison you. This is all circumstantial.
No, you don't know him like I do. He's done it before. Gave this Juana chief we were negotiating with something that made her shit her pants. The lady accepted his lowball offer and sprinted straight to the head. You should have seen the way she was sweating.
What if you turn the tables on him?
You mean poison him instead? Yeah. Yeah, I see how that could work. He doses our drinks, you switch the cups, bam! But how do I know I can trust you?
I think you did the right things, scuppering the captain's, You'll just have to go with your gut.
My gut tells me you'll say whatever you need to get what you want. And in the end, you'll do whatever you feel like anyway. So no, I can't trust you. This was a clever idea, but it's not gonna happen.
I wouldn't trust me.
We see things eye to eye. This was a clever idea, but it's not gonna happen. So long, Envoy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
We have to go this way.
And rough. On your right.
You figure this is the homestead Nagunu told us about?
Holy gods! Someone actually came! Please, you have to help my friends! They're gods! They're monsters!
By the looks of your homestead, your friends are death rolls now.
They were good people. And I can't, I'm not... Their souls can't rest like this. And I'm not strong enough to put them down myself. Please, they didn't deserve... They were... My gods. How did this happen?
You might want to turn around. This could get messy.
You're a good person, stranger. Better than me. Amiwa, Eornu, everyone, please. Forgive me. Find me when it's over.
These poor people. Let's end their suffering quickly.
How the fuck am I supposed to get back up here? If I drop down.
The branch breaks.
Take worth and run!
To the
I'll let you have that one.
Take worth and run!
I need my space.
Oh, bitch, aren't you?
trespassers. Who goes there?
Another win, but who's counting?
Bird supply!
I couldn't do anything. Gods, I'm useless. But you helped them. They can rest now. How did you find us? What are you doing out here?
I've been scouring Scattershot for you. You're well hidden back here. Your captain's looking for you. He's getting the crew together for a reunion.
Old Nagunu? But I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the others... Are they alive?
You thought your old crew was dead?
No, it's just... Nagunu, we parted on... bad terms. Our last deal, went wrong. He thought Ruanga and I did it. He said if he ever saw us again, we were dead.
The captain thinks you abandoned him.
After our last deal, I couldn't stay. It didn't seem safe to stay.
Because of the dreams? Because of him?
He wanted things out of life that Ruanga and I didn't. Money, citizenship in your empire, a big manor house in High Crown's Port. And he'd do, well, unsavory things to get them.
Why didn't Rwanga follow you out here?
She wanted to stay close to Thirdborn, in case something needed to be done. But there were too many people there for me. When the Dream Scourge came, I just felt better outside. Safe. Far away from everything.
Will you go to Thirdborn and meet your captain?
Why should I?
Isn't it time to bury the hatchet?
What if the captain, what if he tries to bury it in my head? But you're not wrong. Maybe it's time to stop. Stop running. Stop hiding. Turn and face things. Face Nagunu. All right. I'll go. I'll go to Thirdborn. As soon as I can find the courage.
You've got people looking out for you. Take courage in that.
Thank you all. I'll try.
You do that. But remember, you've got friends waiting for you.
I'm assuming this is a godless ruin. Kind of tempted to go in there.
Fear in the eye! Invaders in the turret!
And roll!
Yahtzee, remind me not to make you mad.
Hey there, brother. Here for a dip? Or we can get right to business. 'Cause a glint in your eye says you're here for a reason.
Your old captain's hoping to share a drink with you in the Thirdborn.
No shit. Is it a special occasion? Should I wear my nice shorts?
I don't know about that, but I'd wash behind my ears.
It's been a long time coming. You talked to the others yet?
We spoke to Kawan.
You know, the weepy one. He'll be there.
That's so? How's he doing these days?
Kwan's alive, but his neighbors are dream thralls.
Oh. I guess our drinks will be pretty somber then, huh?
He could use a familiar face.
He needs Ronga, really. They were tight, like twine.
We found Ranga, but she won't come.
It felt less like asking and more like a duel.
Yeah, sounds like Ronga. She's convinced the captain's trying to kill her.
He does seem to have an interest in poisons.
What? Come on. Nagunu? I don't buy it, friend. Not for a second.
Rwanga and I figured it out. He's going to kill her and Kawan.
You know what I think? I think you've been out in the sun too long. And your brain's all scrambled up like an egg. Because my captain wouldn't do that. It just isn't so.
Believe what you want.
Damn right I will. Listen, this has been nice, but I gotta take in a few more rays before I head over to Thirdborn. So, why don't you head out and let the captain know I'll be along shortly.
While we're here, might as well take a dip. Oh. Because this game just looks beautiful. It makes me excited for the Outer Worlds too.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you...
I wonder if he's actually trying to kill them. And if so, do we help him or not? Right, I'm pretty sure I picked it up. Oh wait, no, I haven't yet.
Well, be quick about it. Oh,
Because it's outside, right? I forgot.
If you're looking for the captain and his crew, they're upstairs.
Already? Fuck.
Mind taking these drinks up when you go?
What do we have here?
2 straight rums, and 2 from the captain's private reserve.
Thanks, I'll take them up for you.
Yeah? So what are you gonna do to impress her?
Oh! I'll balance my dagger's pommel on my finger while I use the blade. Like last time.
You sure that's a good idea? Yeah, that's how you got all the scars on your hands, isn't it?
Nah, I'm getting better at it.
My favorite envoy! Thank you for bringing us back together. I only regret that dear Runga couldn't join us, but she was always a shy one.
Shy is not the word I'd use.
I suppose she's rather a bit more intense.
Ruthless, I'd say. Principled.
I miss her. Oh, but I nearly forgot. Did the bartender send you up without drinks? It's not a reunion without a toast.
The captain promised us an aged rum.
I can't have much. I get queasy.
Here they are.
Excellent, excellent. Here, envoy, a little something from my travels all those years ago. May it bring fortune to your journeys too. Now, make a toast for us. Give us all something more to drink to.
To a deer or to to new times and healing of wounds.
To new times ahead.
To the healing of wounds.
Not all wounds can I wish for longer we're here. Drink. Drink!
Fuck.
I didn't think the rum was that bad.
Oh my. What's happened to Koa?
I think he's dead, boss.
Dead? Why, this is tragic. Oh, it must have been his rum allergy. It always goes straight to his head.
I'm weeping myself silly.
It was a toast to remember, Envoy, but I'm afraid I must look after my friend now.
Wait, what? What happened?
I think we should get out of here before the Tiranui hear about this.
I'll never forget what you did for me here. Oathbinder bless and keep you.
Fuck. I don't want them to die. I thought we could stop the poisoning. But I guess not. What's this arrow pointing to? Maybe.
Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Oh, fuck.